Okay.
Hello.
Hello. This is weird for us because this is our
We're
first in person! Which was probably very annoying for all of you to hear just now on audio only, but here we go.
Whatever, deal with it.
Anyways, so yeah, we are really excited to actually be together for the first time since we've done this podcast.
Yes.
And yeah, we're gonna do something fun today because we have old listeners, new listeners, but before we do that, life updates?
Yes. So, I survived COVID, as you can see on camera and in audio, and also through many of the episodes that we have been recording.
Did you have COVID during some of those episodes?
I did get COVID at some point. I don't think I was sick while I was recording. So yeah, I was double vaccinated and then I went out and partied too hard and I got COVID anyways. But it was okay. The vaccine did what it was supposed to do. I was just like kind of bad cold feeling. Yeah. And then it just went away and I went back to my regular life.
Well, I'm happy you're good now.
Yes. Other life update things? Not really. Just been ramping up my 2019 resolution, which is to party more. So
2019 resolution.
Well, 2020 was like a wash, right? Like I didn't get to do anything in 2020. So then I told you I went to EDC, which is so much fun. And then afterwards, I took off a few days around Halloween and just like partied through the weekend. And now here I am. Alive. Fun. Yeah.
Meanwhile, we forgot to do our intro.
I was gonna say,
Is it too late now?
Welcome back to But Where Are You Really From?
I'm Angela Lynn.
And I'm Jessie Lynn.
And as you can see, we are professionals.
Yes, yeah.
And this is clearly not our first episode.
This is a brand new setup. We just applaud ourselves for the fact that we used like spit and some glue to put this together.
Guys, you have no idea what the fuck it's taking right now to make this setup. We got 2 tripods, we got a webcam, we got a mic, we got another laptop with our outlines. So many things going on right now.
Yes.
And so if it doesn't sound as good as usual, I'm sorry. We're trying new shit.
I think it'll be fine.
I think so too.
Yeah. What about you? Life updates on your end?
Life updates, lots of updates. Well, I quit my job. Thank you. I'm pleased with how I wrapped it up because I think I can say this. I mean, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I launched Far Cry 6, if anyone is a gamer. I led that marketing campaign and it was like killing me for the last 6 months, the amount of work I was doing. But it was very well received. Giancarlo Esposito, aka Gus Fring, was our villain. And he's like prime featured in all our ads. And I'm very pleased with what we came up with. And anyways, I feel good about it. It's like my last kind of like proud moment of corporate America.
Yeah, good way to exit, I feel like.
Before I left. Yeah. So that's my big life update. And then accordingly, basically since May, which we had been recording sometimes during that too, but we left San Francisco and we've just been nomads this whole time. So we've been kind of like hopping city to city. So that's why I get to be with Jessie right now. Is that we're spending a month in New York. And then we're going to be hopping around. We'll be in Europe and then Asia for a lot of next year.
That sounds so exciting. I really wanted to do that, but I have a cat animal that I cannot like leave for too many days.
Yes, but we've discussed that I'll keep you updated on where I'm at and you can decide when and where you could hop over to visit. Yeah.
I just think I want to like also spend more time doing my own traveling as well.
Yes, sure.
So, at some point. Yeah. But it's been good.
Good. Well, okay. So like I kind of teed up earlier, because we're doing this new format with video, which is new for us as well. We wanted to do a little bit of a kind of like reintroducing ourselves, getting to know each other for the listeners.
But how well do you guys know us anyways? So yeah.
Yes. So we are doing everyone's favorite thing when you get a new job or you're at a party.
So much fun.
Everyone loves this. We're doing icebreakers.
I personally I enjoy icebreakers.
Really?
Well, because I find it really hard to come up with topics to socialize with people about. And icebreakers is a format where like you can ask, the question's already asked for you. So like, no matter how awkward the question is, it's not like you're being awkward. It's just like, oh, it's the question that we're asking.
I see.
Yeah.
I am usually not a fan of icebreakers.
Okay,
I feel like we're in a safe space here, so I'm okay with it. But I usually don't like them because I feel like people are judging you based on your answers. Because a lot of times it's like, what's the like craziest thing you've ever done? And then based on your answer, it's like, oh, you're lame, or you're, oh, that's respectable.
Fair.
Or what.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And it's like hard in a professional environment because you can't be like, I was on a rager on a ton of drugs and I danced for like 24 hours. You gotta be like, what's the craziest thing like it's like professionally?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So don't know. But I think we'll have fun today with each other.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it. Okay, Jesse, you're up first.
Okay.
Imagine you could teleport anywhere. Where would you go right now?
Does it have to be a real place?
No.
Okay. I think I would teleport myself to like Harry Potter land if I could be a wizard. That would be a lot of fun.
Any specific part of Harry Potter's world?
So not England because it's cold and dreary. But like, okay, J.K. Rowling did not really write much about, as far as I'm aware, like other magical places. Like they are featured sometimes. But I would probably be like, let me go to somewhere in Asia. I think it would be really interesting to be.
Okay. So basically you just want to be able to teleport into like a wizardry world. Like a world in which there is actual magic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, like, because growing up, a lot of the things that I like reading were like fantasy books with a lot of like magical elements in them. So I think it would be really cool to be in a fantasy land and see how that is. What spell would you want to cast first, or like power would you want to tap into first? Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I would maybe say it would be really cool to have like do like a mind reading thing. Able to read people's minds, yeah. Just to see what it's like. What if you hate it? Well, it's magic. I'll just make it go away. Oh, the kind that you can like control. It's a spell. Yeah, it's a spell. Okay. Yeah. Because I don't know what TV show or movie, or maybe it's just a recurring power that is tapped into a lot in film and media, but like telepathy. Yeah, where you can't control it, and then you're just like bombarded with people's thoughts all the time. No, just temporary. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, go for it. Well, that's, you got to click the button. It generates. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. What did you want to be when you grew up? I feel like you kind of have answered this question in the past, but have I? Well, you said you were going to do A&R. Yeah. Well, I guess when I hear this type of question, I think of like a little kid you. Little kid me had no idea what my options were. Like, I think I actually did go back to my yearbook from like elementary school, and I wrote like vet or something because I was just like animals. I don't know. Like, you wrote in your yearbook? No, like in the yearbook, I think for kindergarten or something, they made us like. Photos. What you want to be. Okay. Yeah, we had to choose like what we wanted to be. Yeah, they made you do that as a kid. I remember I have like a thing hanging at home that has my picture, and it's like, these are the things I like. I'm like, this is what I want to be. Yeah. Although in my mind, also separately, like teleporting myself back to my old childhood times, I'm like, I wanted to be a Sailor Moon character. Like Sailor Jupiter, I think was she's my badass. Favorite. Yeah, because she's like the sporty one. Yeah. Like could kick butt. Yeah. So yeah, either a real life job vet apparently, or Sailor Jupiter. Interesting. Yeah. But did you have like other hobbies as a kid? As a kid? Yeah. No, we just made up shit, remember? It's like, it's all your imagination. So I remember just like running around outside and like making up games and like pretending I was like a horse and like speeding around or like doing random shit like that. So I don't know. I don't know what else. Hobbies as a kid? Yeah. You're just playing. Okay, that's fair. Define hobbies. Like what did you have? You crafting over here when you're like 10? No. But I do remember I really like sticker collecting. Not that translates into a career, but. I mean, I drew a lot. Yeah, you did. I went to drawing classes for like 3 years or something. And you ever wanted to be an artiste?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it was something that, like, I think I have many skills where I'm, like, quite above average, but I'm not a master, and I don't have the patience to, like, put in the hours to become a master. Yeah. So
I feel that very much in many of the things, except in the sense that I didn't even start the thing, so I'm further away from it.
Oh, well, we all have different talents. Okay, let's see what yours is. Okay. Would you go in the mothership with aliens if they landed on Earth tomorrow?
Oh my god, that's so random.
I love this. Wait, these icebreakers I would love if they were in a real party.
Okay, I need to ask some clarifying questions.
Sure.
Are they hot aliens?
They can be, you can imagine the aliens however you want to imagine them.
Okay, they all look like Captain America. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Are they trying, like, will they murder me if I go with them?
You don't know. You have to make that risk assessment yourself.
I think I would go.
Yeah.
If they all look like Captain America.
What if they look like the generic alien that
I would not go. I would not go. Because, okay, here's what I thought, is that, like, the aliens are here. So if they kill me, it means they're going to kill everyone anyways.
Yeah.
Right? So I might as well be the first person killed and be surrounded by really hot Captain Americas, rather than the last person killed and potentially not be surrounded by hot Captain Americas. If it's just a regular alien, I just like, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In reality, but like, the real answer is I wouldn't, because I'm a very risk averse person. So it would probably be like, I'm not going, like.
I mean, the real answer is that you'd have no choice and they would take you if they wanted to take you.
That's true. Wow.
Like, it's a fun question, but realistically, if aliens landed here and they wanted your ass, they'd take you.
But why would they want my ass?
Experiment.
Why not experiment on Captain America?
Anyone. They could choose anyone. They had their sights on you.
Okay. I feel very privileged and blessed to be number one.
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah. Pick any band to play at your funeral.
Oh my god! Wait, this is such a short question, but my thoughts went so many places until funeral. That's depressing. But I guess we've talked about this before.
A little bit, yeah.
Funeral, we would prefer it becomes more like a celebration of life as opposed to a sad.
Like a New Orleans funeral.
Sure.
Yeah.
Interesting. Band to play at my funeral.
Your high school marching band.
God, no. Absolutely not. I mean, I'm just thinking, like, what's a groovin'? You know what? Recently, we were at a restaurant and Frank Ocean's whole album from, like, 2015.
Blonde?
No, the old one.
Channel Orange.
Yeah. Okay. Was playing, like, the entire album. And I was like, God, I forgot how amazing Frank Ocean was. He's got beats and the capability to tap into, like, sad stuff. Yeah. And he's so smooth. Maybe Frank Ocean.
Is Frank Ocean a band, though?
Can't he be a band?
I guess he could come with a band.
He would have a backup band.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Okay.
It's not going to be fucking, like, Coldplay or anything.
And would you ask him to perform things off of his album, or you would ask him to perform, like, specific songs?
Well, I'd be dead, so I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, but you had to write it in your thing. You'd be like, Frank Ocean's coming.
He can freestyle based on what the mood is, or where he wants to take the mood of the room.
So, like, a Beats and Melody, My Heart Will Go On.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that might be good. I could be into that, actually.
Put that on your set list. Pull out your... Oh, you can't.
No, we can't do that.
Do you know what your most used emoji is? Off the top of your head?
My most used emoji... No, I use many, but I'll give you the ones I, like, use over and over again.
Top 5.
I use the side eye, because that's me.
Like the eye up?
No. The side eye where it's like...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I use a lot. I feel like I use fire a lot.
Okay.
I use that one where he's going like this with the hands, like... Ee!
Did you know that that's supposed to be a hug?
No, I didn't know.
Yes, it's supposed to be a hug.
I
it's
had no idea. No, that doesn't look like a hug at all.
No, it does not.
He looks like a mischievous little bastard who did something to fuck you up. I was like, hee hee.
Like a clown.
Yeah. I use that a lot.
Okay.
Oh, and then the upside down smiley.
Okay.
I think it represents a lot without saying anything.
The upside down smiley?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I use it in many instances.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. If you could live in any country, which country would you pick?
Oh, man. It's hard. Like, the most realistic answer is that I think it would be very hard to leave the States because my family is here, my friend is here, my professional network is here. And also, like, to reorient yourself to a completely different culture and, like, different ways of doing things, I think would be really hard to do. But I would say probably the most realistic country that I could imagine myself moving to in the near term is like Taiwan. Because I have the passport, I have family.
You got it.
Yeah, I have the passport.
Nice, congrats.
I have the passport, I have family there, like I can kind of speak the language. It's cheap. So from a, I don't know, just like a purely practical standpoint, if I wanted to leave, that would probably make the most sense.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about fantasy world version?
Well, okay, so if you ask like introvert me, I would be like, I'm gonna move to like the South Pole, like a science research station, because that sounds like really fucking weird and you're like gonna be stuck inside all the time, but it's like snowing and beautiful and like wasteland kind of thing. And then if you're talking to like extrovert me, probably I would probably move to Berlin. There's lots of partying happening there. In Berlin. There's a lot of young people there, and there's a lot of different kinds of people there too. Because I remember the last time I went, we got drinks with these guys on like a riverboat, and they were like, "Yeah, we're like refugees from like Lebanon or something."
Whoa.
And we're like, "Oh, that's so cool! Like, it's really nice to meet you and like hang out." They were like very much integrated into like German society, like pretty westernized at that point.
I think Germany tries really hard to integrate their immigrants. Yeah.
So, but it was cool because you got to like there are a lot of different groups of like young people there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
What is your go-to TV show to watch at night?
I don't have a go-to. We switch shows. Ramon and I switch shows every night. Like we don't do repeats at night. The question is asking at night, right? Versus like what's a go-to TV show just in general.
Yeah.
If it's a go-to, like I'm just getting ready and it's background noise, How I Met Your Mother is my show because fair. I've rewatched the series like 3 times and it's fine. I feel like there's like a Friends versus How I Met Your Mother divide and I was never in the Friends camp, sorry. So yeah, How I Met Your Mother in the background, but at night we have been on a K-drama binge. Like we just keep switching. Okay. Like when we finish one K-drama we go to the next. So we are currently watching Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, which...
What a good name.
It's a great name. I think in the past I've plugged Startup to you, but you never watched it.
I haven't watched any K-dramas. Well, it's not high on my...
I think they were never high on my list, and then I watched one, and Startup actually was like my first real K-drama, and then I got hooked after like 2 or 3 episodes, and then it's just like, okay. But in Startup, basically the like repeating recipe of every Korean drama is that there's like a lead girl.
Okay.
And then there's 2 guys. Like it's always a love triangle. There's always a love triangle. And they always call the like, there's like the leads. So that's like the main guy, the main girl. And then there's the second lead is what they call the second dude who doesn't end up with the girl in the end, who's in the triangle. And in Startup, there's a character called Han Ji-pyong who is the actor that's now in Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. And he got so popular in Startup because he was the second lead. So he got gypped as fuck. He was way more interesting, way better looking, way everything better than the main lead. Oh my gosh. But she chose the main lead into the end. So
that's so real life.
It is real life, right? But anyway, so then everyone on the internet loved him. So then they finally gave him his own. Now he's the lead in Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. So
interesting.
Yes.
Now, can I ask, is there a K-drama where the love triangle is like a man choosing between a lady and a man?
Actually, there is. I think I overgeneralize. It's usually it's a love triangle of some sort, whether the main is a man or a woman.
Okay.
There's two of the other gender. Because yes, one of our favorite ones is Itaewon Class, which I know you saw briefly on Netflix, and that's a guy lead with two girls vying for him. Yeah.
Oh.
What? Why?
No, I want like a guy.
Oh.
Where a guy's after him and a girl is also after him.
Ooh, how progressive. Probably.
Okay.
I feel like there's gotta be at least one.
I think that would be more interesting.
I think that would be pretty interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's search for it. Let's
Okay.
see. Imagine you can instantly learn any language. Which would you choose?
Mandarin.
You just mean you would be like perfect at Mandarin because you can already speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can read, I can write, like perfect.
That's a big feat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
because
really hard.
honestly, like I just think it'll be the most useful, like communicating with my family, and also like in theory, my odds of using it are higher because it's like what 1 in 7 people are Chinese. So yeah, and also like going out in the city and ordering food, like it's nice when you can actually say what it is rather than being like nuka. Like the servers are like, okay, cool, like that's fine, but you're kind of like, sorry.
Yeah. I feel that. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
What is the strangest food you have ever tried, and would you eat it again?
I feel like as Asian people, we've tried many things that Western culture would deem weird,
yeah.
But maybe isn't that weird. Like top of mind quick answer is like intestines, right? But like, or like stomach lining, tripe essentially. It's in so many Asian things and I like it, but could be weird, I guess, strange in Western culture. But I'm trying to think if there's something even weirder that's like objectively weird.
Have you eaten like insects?
No.
Scorpions?
No, I haven't eaten any of that stuff.
Any weird kinds of meat?
I've got to, right? Like, that's what I'm trying to think about. I think I have eaten...
Quail.
Quail's not weird. That's just a bird.
It sounds weird.
That's just like a prettier pigeon, essentially. I feel like I
Ostrich.
No, I ate alligator or something when I was in New Orleans. And then something that they eat down south that I find really weird that I did eat, but I was like, well, I don't like this, is brains. Like, because they call it sweetbreads, right? Sweetbread is...
Is it sweetbread or sweet meat?
Sweetbread,
okay.
I think. Yeah, and it's brain that they deep fry.
Whose brains?
Like a cow or something.
Oh, blah.
I know, but it's like, yeah. So maybe that. I find it weird.
That's gross. Like, your brain is just a giant vat of fat. Yes. So that doesn't sound very appetizing. It's just fried lard, basically.
Yes, and I don't like that texture to begin with.
Me neither.
So,
no.
And I think I also had brain a different time too. Like, it was like part of a meal where they had like a little bit of it, and I was like, ugh.
No me gusta.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Also, every time I eat something like that, I'm like, there's probably like fucking some kind of disease in this thing. I'm just like eating, I
don't think that if I'm eating in like a really high end kind of place, because they would be out of business if they like didn't properly clean things.
It only takes one.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, sometimes it's just like, it's not that it's not properly cleaned. It's just like the meat itself is contaminated or something like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, brain.
On that note,
I hope you guys got to know us a little better through this weird icebreaker exercise. These are weirder questions than I thought were going to come up. I thought it was going to be like,
what's your favorite color?
Oh my God, what's your favorite animal? What are you most proud of? That kind of stuff.
What am I most proud of? Good God.
Don't know. We can do that another time, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Well, closing out, I think fortune cookie or sweet treat that we always end on.
Yes,
I think
not fried brains.
No brains today. Just a fortune cookie. We're going to say what is the most surprising or fun thing, I guess, we learned about each other.
What was the most surprising or fun thing
that we learned about each other through this?
That you watch K-dramas every night. I mean, like, I kind of knew that, but I didn't fully know. And not that it's surprising because you did watch like Asian dramas a lot.
Yeah.
Like in your teenage
in middle
period.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't see the immediate like Angela K-drama.
Sure. Yeah. It's not an obvious combo.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
For me, it was that you said you would choose to work in an observatory in the South Pole by yourself.
I think that's fun.
I mean, yeah, but because you have this other side
That's
where
true.
it's very extroverted,
Yeah.
party, you need people. So that was surprising to me because it sounded very like solo. And,
Well,
like...
I bring everyone down to party.
Oh, well, that's different. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
Apocalypse party.
Well, anyways, we always learn something new about each other, even though we've been friends for 1 million years.
That's right.
Okay. Well, this was, as we mentioned, a very experimental first episode back.
Yes.
Video, different setup, different format, all that kind of stuff. So we would be very interested to hear from all of you feedback on if you like this format, if you like that we're in video, if you like that you get to see us kind of more casually with each other, or if there's anything else that like topic-wise or format-wise you'd be interested in seeing from us in the future. You can email us at telluswhereyou'refrom@gmail.com. The your is youre.
And tell us what's the most interesting question you felt like was connected to each of us. You're like, oh my God, that's so weird that Angela or Jesse is interested in that. I want to know.
Yes. Or send us your random icebreaker question that you'd like to hear our answer to. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, as always, there will be another episode for you guys next week. But until then, 3, 2, 1.
再见, bitches.